So I'm giving Gaco tape some time to cure before I put the aluminum on it. And you can see I did that edge over there, did that corner, and thought I'd give a kind of a review of my 2 cents on the Gaco product. So first of all, flat roofs or low slope roofs are an issue. There is no perfect solution for any of them, in my opinion. Gaco does provide a really cool product. The seams are the Achilles heel. You always have seams. In this case, it's plywood on top of 1-inch hemlock. And at the joints, we Gaco taped and then ran the Gaco over that. But over the years, we've had breaking in the joints. Now, this is a wood house, so there's movement. And this was the worst area right here. But I think I caught this in time. I did not catch it in time on the edge. So one of the things I've ran into is the Gaco tape is great. If you inspect your roof, you can use it to mend spots that do show up later. Problem is you do need to inspect. The problem is every time you open the container, more of it cures. So you end up losing a bunch of the Gaco tape. This is just a big clump in the bottom I can't use. It's too hard. So it's pretty pricey. You know, this is more than $100. I think I've seen it for $160, $140 a gallon. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was that high, 120. And it seems to fluctuate. So that tells me that they're buying it and then they're putting on whatever price they think they can get in their area. So that's kind of an issue right there to me. I don't like seeing prices all over the board, but I guess that's the way it is. Only a few companies regulate what things sell for. That's just my 2 cents. So the problem is you get a gallon of this. The instructions say to pretty much use it up. The problem is you use it up, then you don't have any for repair. You know, let's say a week later you notice something. What do? Go out and buy another gallon and then use that up? So that's a problem to me. Now, yes, you can go and get some silicone and put that on it, and that's what I've done in the past, and maybe that's the best solution. It's not the same though. This has the neoprene mixed in it to give you that strength. Other than that, it's not hard to put on. You know, just use a paint stick or a paint mixing stick and kind of put it on like you're frosting a cake. It does have a lot of odor to it, but you're most likely outside, so it's not a huge issue. I can't think of what else I would say about it. It is really nice in that, you know, in a case like this, you just spread it around, go right around everything. Doesn't matter the shape. It's, you know, so it is really good. I think it's a very unique product. It allowed me to do this roof here that has like 19 slopes in it. And had I done the edges the way I should have in the first place, it really would not have been an issue, I don't think. I've caught all the other ones. It's really this edge that I didn't do correctly. And I'm not blaming Gaco on that one. It was a new product to me. I wasn't really sure how far to go with it and, you know, how much to rely on it. And I probably was over wishing what it could do. But if you have a 4x8 sheet of plywood and you're Gacoing that, I don't. The only thing I've noticed is in some cases, and I noticed one over here, I think some animals like to peck at it. I think I've mentioned that before. Or dig at it. So unless I can get right through and into bare wood, you still don't get a leak because, you know, some of it's still on the wood. But you want to keep an eye out for those. Clean it off and Gaco tape it. It seems to hold really good where I went aluminum to aluminum. That held really good. It was when I went from aluminum to boards that it didn't hold. But then again, where I went from aluminum drip edge, like right here, that held. Very few places let loose there. Maybe it's because I had a nice straight piece of aluminum. It was when I went from the bent aluminum to the same wood that it did not hold. So maybe because of the bend in the aluminum allowed it to flex more. I'm not sure. I think I've even used it on the top of my chimneys. But that would have been aluminum to aluminum, I'm quite sure. So I hope that's what I did. Maybe I'll have to inspect them. Which right here we can do. Yeah, so this one I did all aluminum. I may not have used Gaco tape on it. Now here's the other interesting thing. So some of the screws have not rusted and then some did. I did buy one bag of a less expensive screw one time. I just wonder if that's them versus that. So just a heads up, there could be a difference, as I think that's what I'm seeing. They're not all created equal. I wish I could see that one over there, but I really, it's too far away. Maybe from this height, I can examine the video and be able to tell what I did. And then this one, I think is all Gaco. So now I kind of wish I would have done aluminum on top. Especially like right here where something dug it. Okay, I'll have to remember that. I might have to clean this and put another layer on. And maybe that one too, but that one I need to lift. Okay, so that's my 2 cents on Gaco. And now I think I'm going to put my aluminum down and call it a night. The sun is setting.